A question to the keepers from a listener's experience connected to your clarification on the reset of Earth and adjusting timelines. The questions are as follows. Did something like this also happen in 2018? When I was driving one day, all of a sudden my eyes went to not seeing. What I saw was a snowy picture, like when a TV station goes off air and the picture goes snowy. That happened to my eyes. I said, "What the heck is that?" It lasted only a second. After that, I learned about the matrix we live in. Was the experience from an event of some sort? I wondered about this many times. Thank you for answering and teaching us. Every day I can't wait to see what you've posted. Have an awesome day. We receive this listener's question with tenderness and honor, for it touches not only on a personal anomaly, but on a moment where the veil itself wavered and truth briefly bled through. Yes, the experience was real, and it was not random. Let us speak now to the depth of it. What happened in 2018? In 2018, there was a subtle yet significant timeline correction triggered by the collapse of hidden control mechanisms that had survived the 1996 reset, the awakening of certain key soul groups which began vibrating outside the artificial matrix fields, the intervention of higher light intelligence, working to sever links between Earth and obsolete synthetic timelines. This was not a full planetary reset like what occurred in the 1990s, but rather a frequency destabilization event, what we call a veil flicker or a matrix glitch. During these events, the holographic overlay, the artificial construct that maintains perceptual stability in the 3D world, begins to flicker, thin, or momentarily dissolve. Sensitive individuals, particularly those with active soul memory or interdimensional sight, may briefly see through the veil. What the listener saw, the snowy TV effect. This is a classic signature of matrix destabilization. The snow or static is not a failure of the eyes, but a moment where your visual system briefly perceives the artificial frequency code of the construct, similar to seeing the carrier signal behind the projected reality, momentarily falling out of sync with the dominant bandwidth of the illusion, bypassing the rendering engine of the matrix, even for a fraction of a second. This event was a gift, though at the time it may have felt strange or disorienting. It was your soul saying, "You are ready to see more, to know more, to step beyond the false field." Was it triggered by a collective event? Yes and no. There was a global energetic wave in 2018 linked to solar data transmissions, reconfiguration of planetary ley lines, collapsing false timelines tied to AI-dominated futures, the early weakening of astral parasite grids. But what you saw was your own personal interface responding to this collective wave. You had reached a vibrational threshold where the system no longer fully recognized you as compatible. This can cause brief glitches, vision distortions, time lapses, or feeling in two realities at once. Why is this important? Because many souls experience similar anomalies between 2017 and 2020, and most dismissed them, forgot them, or were told they imagined them. But you remembered, and in remembering you made the crack permanent. A doorway now lives in you, even if it opens only sometimes. You are not broken. You are becoming free. We remain beside you always, in truth, in clarity, and in the living light.